What's up guys, it's JC here. I am doing this video as part of this weekend's fixtures. This one's going to be a preview of the Springboks and Argentine game, and it is also involving their starting lineups and their bench. Okay, something very interesting in this video that I picked up while looking at the lineups is that the Springboks have scrapped the 6-2 split for the bench in this game. Okay, let's first have a look at the starting lineups. Let's start with South Africa. 15 Yavili Leroux, 14 Cheslin Colby, 13 Jesse Kriel, 12 Damien Dialendi, 11 Kurtley Arendse, 10 Moni Lubbock, 9 Grant Williams. That's your backs. Go to the forwards. 8 Dwayne van Meulen, 7 Peter Steph du Toit, 6 Marco van Staden, 5 Marvin Ori, 4 Ebenetebe, 3 Frans Malherbe, 2 Malcolm Marx, 1 Steven Kitsoff. Okay. This, if I look at this lineup, one thing I see is, not the starting lineup, it literally, we switched around our entire front row from the team that played against the All Blacks, which is a good thing, you know. It means that we respect the Argentines up front and we want to batter them up front, which is our traditional strength. But if I look at the back line as well, especially the back three with Leroux, Colby and Arendse over there, it brings me to the thought that we also want to explore more backline, and then we go through one of our common centre combinations. Look, I don't understand why Andre Esterhuizen is not starting here. You know, that is a question that, to me, it's something, you know, he's a great centre and he needs game time. Okay. But going with the experienced centre pairing though, it shows that we also respect the Argentines, and we saw what they did last week and they performed very well. Okay, now let's look at the Argentine lineup, okay, before I look at the bench. Okay. 15 Juan Cruz Malia, 14 Matteo Carreras, 13 Lucio Cinti, 12 Santiago Choco Barreras, 11 Juan Imhoff, 10 Santiago Carreras, 9 Lotario Bazon Velez. Now please note, Checker has made 5 changes to this lineup, and a lot of these names, you know, they don't ring a bell. Look, Checker has brought in a few names, new guys into this Argentine squad for the Rugby Championship. So, you know, it's also interesting to see what they can do. Okay, now let's go to the forwards. 1 Martin Gonzalez, 7 Santiago Cardona, 6 Pablo Matera, 5 Thomas Lavanini, 4 Lucas Polos, 13 Francisco Gomez Cordiela. Sorry, that's number 3. Number 2, Julian Montoya, who's captain. Number 1, Thomas Gallo. Okay. Now, 2 captains for this lineup. We have Springboks being captained by Dwayne van Meulen and Julian Montoya, who's captaining the Argentines. Okay. Look, it's an interesting game. Okay, as Argentina and Springboks bring back one of 2 things. You're either in for a tough game, or you are in for a game to finish by a wide margin. Look, this game's happening at Emirates Airline Park. Springboks hosting it. It is at altitude, but altitude should not make much of a difference, because it is common for your All Blacks, Australia and Argentina to play at altitude, so you know it doesn't affect much. But home ground advantage and Ellis Park being fortress for the Springboks, it should pose a question mark. Can Argentina do this? Okay. A concern from Argentina that I have from last week Okay, now look, I'm a Springbok supporter, but I'm doing this video as a neutral. Concern for Argentina last week is they dominated position and territory against Australia, and yet the game came down to a last play. You know, look, it was a great match, but Argentina should have done more. They should have put that game away in the first half. That's just me. Okay, and South Africa is much stronger than what the Wallabies are, as we saw in week 1. Okay, look, I'm not saying this is going to be a game to end in a wide margin. Okay, both Australia and the Argentines have improved immensely since the week 1 fixtures. Okay, but then again, you know, if you put two weaker sides against each other, they both look very much improved. Okay, like for example, say Argentina dominated possession and territory, yet they didn't put it into points. In actual fact, that game was too close. You know, Marco Checker should have question marks. Australia actually did well with the little position and territory that they had to still come within so little points. Look, I can't remember the score. Okay, can't remember it, but yeah. Okay, and as I say, Springboks are not the Wallabies. Okay, but a concern on the Springbok front. Look, this is a very different squad from the one that played the All Blacks. Okay, so I'm not going to put in the Springbok to win by 30, 20, something like that. This Boks squad looks too strong for the Argentines. We're going to hurt them up front. The Argentines' one concern is forward play. Okay, them Argentina up front is a concern for Checo personally. Okay, especially going into the World Cup. You know, you are three or four games away from the World Cup. I mean, some of the teams are already playing their warm-ups now this weekend. You have Scotland and France, you know. Sorry about that. Power has just been restored. If we had load shedding here. Okay, power has just been restored. Okay. Sorry, I still have a bit of the flu. So, Michael Checker, I can see him making 5 changes over here. You know. And I can also see why we made so much changes. But a lot of these oaks are settled. I mean, you have over 700 caps in the forwards. Well, something ridiculous like that. I don't know the exact figure amount of caps up front in the forwards. Okay. I am going to put a prediction here. Okay. How the game is going to go. Okay. I look at the forwards. You have Marks, Dwayne Vermeulen, Peter Steff, Kitsoff and Frans Malherbe. Okay. Strong lineup pairing. Look, it's quite new. Ebenezer and Marvin Ori, they're not regulars working together. And if I even look at the bench as well, okay, something we are going to be definitely trying to dominate and take up is lineouts. Okay, Marvin Ori has proven to be decent in the lineout department. Okay, Peter Steff Tutoy can also double up as a second row, as well as a loose forward. He can double up as a second rower as well. Okay, so you got 3 options there for the lineouts. Okay, we're also going to look at this back as well. We are attacking physically. We're going to try and attack them up front physically, and you know, tire them out up front. And I can see us moving the ball more expansively as well. I see very similar game plans to what we implemented against Wallabies. I see tries being scored here. Okay, it's going to be look, it's not going to be such a big landslide early on, but I see us taking over here in the last 30 to 20 to 30 minutes. I see us taking over and taking the game away. Okay, I see us winning this game by at least 20 points. Okay, I see us finishing strong over here, scoring many tries here in the second half, dominating the second half. Okay, I have Springboks by a similar margin to what we did in the last Rugby Championship game of 2019 Rugby Championship. That's where I see it going. I see it also coming down to the bench. Okay, our bench looks too strong for the Wallabies. You know, I still see a lot of the bomb squad type of feel here, although it's not a 6-2 split, it's a 5-3 split. Let's look at the bench here, okay? You're going to see why I say we're going to finish this game off strong. Bongiam Bonambi, 16, 17 Trevor Kani, 18 Vincent Koch, 19 Kwacha Smith, 20 Ergies Snyman, 21 Faf de Klerk, 22 Luquan 23 Damian Willemse. Okay. I'll be honest, the only name on that bench that didn't really impress me, although you cannot not choose a select him, is Faf de Klerk. Okay. Other than that, we have a solid bench. Bongiam Bonambi, I think this is what he needs, a wake up that he needs to stop performing and pull his finger out of his ear. Okay. I think this is a wake up that he needs. Okay. Now let's go to the Argentine bench. The names of here, Ignacio Ruiz, 16, 17, Noel Tatas, 18, Joel Sclavi, 19, Pedro Rubolio, 20, Fasunda Isa, 21, Gonzalez Bortanao, 22, Thomas Albernos, 23, Mateus Moroni. Also a decent bench. Look, a couple of new names there. Names that I still can't pronounce, but names that I do know. But the Springbok bench looks basically flat out. R23 looks too strong for the Argentines. Okay. But then again, you know what? Argentines, I think Michael Chick is looking at this rugby championship as a preparation stone for his World Cup, okay? I still see Argentina getting out of their pool, okay, in the World Cup, but look, I'm not doing World Cup predictions here. Okay. Springboks by at least 20 points, a similar scoreline to what we saw in 2019, okay? But we also need to remember, we have a World Cup warm-up against these Oaks, okay? The World Cup warm-up. I don't know if it's the next weekend or the weekend after, but it will be played in Argentina. So this is like a two-part series of a year, okay? 2 games against Argentina are never the same. Never, okay? You can dominate Argentina this week, and next week you can even go as far as losing that match, okay? And the Argentines are a decent squad. People that say they haven't improved since joining the Rugby Championship, dude, go back to 2012. Watch every game since 2012 up until now. You'll see they've improved. Argentina went into this Rugby Championship like in 2012 without wins over South Africa, New Zealand and Oz. Now there are multiple wins over each side. Okay. And Checker has, in my opinion, in my books, Checker has improved this Argentine side. He has made me quiet. Okay. But let's go. Stay tuned for this game. Let me know what you think in the comments, and please do not forget to subscribe. To my channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, and comment your thoughts on it. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy. See you for the next game, for the Bloody Slow 1 video. Thank you. Bye.